Whoa. Was good. Ugh. YouTube hates me. It hates me. Hey Nux, hey Bree. Hey Punch, hey Sushi, hey Dragon. Oh, hey Archon. Oh. YouTube hates me. It's still running checks on my motherfucking video. I uploaded it like an hour ago. Why? 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 There's nothing wrong with it. I definitely didn't slip a 9/11 joke in there originally and have to edit it out afterwards because I was like, I don't know if YouTube will like this. No way. I would never. That would be crazy. I did beat the game. I beat Clear Obscure yesterday and it was kind of peak. I do leaving for a little while. What do you think is going to happen? My plan is to try and limit it to like a couple weeks because I'm going on holiday and on the expo, so it'll be like a bit, you know, but I mean, realistically, and this is really depressing to say, what could happen at this point? Everybody's already dead. I feel like the only thing that could happen is like HoloLive explodes or like, I don't know, FaZe has a drama. Assuming we get blueprints again. I might try blueprints again if I can remember what the fuck I was doing. I might have to rewatch my old streams, which, ugh. Imagine watching a Penumbral stream. Cringe. Where am I? Oh wait, YouTube chat's dead for a minute. Hang on, let me fix that. Pop out. I beat the tutorial. I basically beat blueprints. Like, the same way I beat Hollow Knight, you know, he's... I'm now a bag charm. You made me a bag charm? Oh my god, you have all the pen merch. I have no pen merch. This is an outrage. It's a scandal. I did beat Hollow Knight. You're right, Flawed. I did actually beat it. It was okay, not a bad game. I don't see what the hype is for. I'll beat Silksong as well on stream probably, you know? And then people will never be able to bitch at me for not beating their favorite series. Dude, when fucking Silksong comes out, I hope... That was my bowl of cereal I was having before stream. Don't pay that any attention. Dude, if Silksong ever drops, that is going to be the entirety of VTuber Twitch. Like, if you're not a Hollow Knight fan, or you're a VTuber fan, I think you just got to clock out for that week. You're not getting any content. It's not for you, big guy. Like, you're gonna be contentless, bitchless, holeless. I don't know. Then isn't it confirmed coming out 2026? And do we think it's going to get delayed again? Hey, Eggnog, how you going? Getting Silksong before GTA 6 though, right? I mean, both of them have technically been announced. And I think... I trust GTA to come out more than Silksong, to be fair. Oh, dude, when you look up Silksong release date, the first thing below it is GTA 5, which, okay. Silksong is apparently meant to come out late 2025. GTA is meant to come out mid next year, May 2026. I think GTA still has a chance to come out first. Also, when GTA comes out, we'll finally be rid of those fucking, we got this before we got GTA 6. Thank you for the stretch. I'm gonna crack my neck a little bit. I apologize. Oh, apologies to anyone who doesn't like the poppy sounds. I can do more. I used to be able to crack my back a lot. I never really... I feel like ever since I left school, the amount that my back pops has went down. Because I swear, there's something about like high school, middle school chairs that just had the perfect back crackage, you know? But I can't crack my back anymore. I can crack every other part of me, but... Ugh. You know what'd be really funny? What if they release Silksong and it's fucking mid? Can you imagine? Silksong comes out and it just sucks. It's just ass. Nobody likes it. They've turned it into like a gacha game, battle royale, Fortnite simulator. I feel like I kind of laugh. Wait, isn't Fable coming out? Sorry, I'm now on VTubertisms and I've just remembered Bree's. Fable 4 release date. 2026. Wait. Oh yeah, because GTA also got pushed back to 2026. Silksong is going to get pushed back, right? There's no way they break the cycle. Prediction stream. I don't think you need to be an oracle to predict that some games are going to be mid. Turns out we couldn't make Hornet's Movement fun, like, at all. It's just ass. It's like, it's a first-person game. It's an FPS. No, you need to make it into, like... Because, like, Hollow Knight is very, very popular with, like, the VTuber girlies, so you need to turn it into, like, the complete... What is, like, the complete opposite of a VTuber girly game? No characters. No platforming. No world building. It needs to be like Call of Duty. It needs to be like Call of Duty 6 or whatever, like the modern slop ones. Or no, you turn it into a FIFA game. It's Hollow Knight, but it's just FIFA Hollow Knight. You play FIFA, but with Hollow Knight skins. Battlefield 6. Is Battlefield 6 any good? I've seen people play it, as in I've seen them be in the cat. Oh, shut up, me. Why are you here? I hate it when my own voice comes through my stream. I've seen people like be in the category for it, but I've never actually seen gameplay of it, you know? I think Zen and Heavenly were playing it earlier. Wait, Zen's playing it right now. Hang on, let me open up his Zentrea stream. She's in a menu. God damn it. Never mind. Zen's new voice throws me off a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's weird. It's cool, but it's weird. My brain hasn't adjusted yet. Let's see. Anyone else playing? Is it? I feel like I'm gonna open it up and I'll be like, "Yep, that's Battlefield, all right. That sure is Battlefield. Oh yeah, man, that sure does look like Battlefield." Oh, Merc is playing Battlefield right now? Hang on. Oh, he is. Yeah, that does look like Battlefield. For sure. Gotta hit up Merc after stream and be like, "Hey buddy, you wanna play..." How much is Battlefield 6 actually? Let me look that up. Do I wanna spend money on it? Where is it? It's like 60 quid. Do you know what's crazy? Like, Battlefield 6 costs like 50% more than Clear Obscure does. Oh, no, wait, hang on, sorry. It's 90 quid for the Phantom Edition. Like, Clear Obscure is 42 quid on Steam. Battlefield Phantom Edition is 90 quid. It's more than double. Which is fucking absurd. Like, ugh. Modern gaming is so weird. I swear, there will be like the best game to ever come out. Life-changing experience. Something that you sit down and play and you're like, wow, this actually changed my worldview about life. This made me think. This made me had an existential crisis. And it'll be like Outer Wilds and it'll cost like 20 quid. And then it'll be like, guys, you want the most recent sports ball game? You want the most recent shooty pew pew game? It's gonna cost you 90 quid for the Phantom Edition. And it's like, damn, where did we go wrong? How did Claire actually end? Well. Incredibly well. It was good fun. I did both endings, and one of them was significantly more depressing than the other. We're gonna keep playing it this week. I think... Let's see, what was I playing before I like went on break and then came back and only played Claire? Dredge we finished. Blueprints, I don't know if I'll go back to. Divinity is turned into Terraria. Dave the Diver. Is it bad to say Dave didn't really hook me so far? I'll give it another shot because I think I only played one stream of it. But... oh no, have I got like video game reader. You know when you finish a really, really good book and you don't want to read anything else because it's not the book that you just read that was really good? And like even games that you know you like, you're like, I don't really want to play it because it's not that... Am I going to have that for fucking Claire? Whereas like, I don't want to play Dave because I'm like, well, I mean, it's not Claire, so who cares? It's mid. Although even when I was playing it, Dave never really like, I don't know, snagged me, hooked me? Yeah, hooked like fishing. Where, I don't know, nothing about the gameplay loop really like grabbed me. Or the lore or the characters. I think I'll keep playing it, but I could be playing Claire. I could be playing Claire right now. Well, we have like a slot open, right? Because we're not playing Dredge anymore. So I'm like tossing up between... Let's see, I had a list, but part of me wants to lock in and just do a mystery dungeon playthrough. Need another puzzle game would be cool. I want to try out some of those language puzzles people were talking to me about. I have them written down somewhere. Where's my list of games? Where the fuck did I put it? Games.txt. Is this it? Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. Okay. Which Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? It explores the sky, obviously. The best one. Yeah, Mystery Dungeon. Oh, Dark Souls. No, we need to start running Dark Souls. That's what we need to start running. We need to start doing my fucking Soulsborne run. Lopi sticks to her schedule more than you and she is dead. Well, that's because her schedule is to not stream. Therefore, by being dead, she has 100% accuracy. Date Everything, Claire Obscure we played, Dave we've played, Dredge we've played, Pokemon Insurgents, Toxic Marvel Rivals, Slay the Princess, Alien Isolation as a punishment for Dark Souls, RimWorld, Little Nightmares, Homie Cypher, Chance of Sonar, Firewatch, Playing Fable Badly, Normal Fishing. We could just work our way down. Maybe run Dark Souls first, into Mystery Dungeon, into Date Everything. I'm not playing Ultra Kill, Suck My Dick and Balls. The old Fable. Yeah, I want to play through like... I want to play through like Fable 1, 2, 3 really badly just to piss off Bree. I think it'd be really funny. Also, I think it's really funny that I beat fucking Claire Obscure before Bree did and she started it before I did. When is Bree's next fucking Claire stream? How many hours of Claire has she played and not finished it? Bree at Cookie Bots. Didn't beat volleyball though? Yeah. If she's been exploring it more than me, she's gonna just have no challenge in the final act, which I already had no challenge. She's gonna have... And she's playing on the baby mode difficulty as well. Dude, she's gonna... Wait, she hasn't streamed it in like 2 weeks. What the fuck? How do you guys... Oh, that's really mean actually, Han. Let me reword that before I get cancelled. I was gonna be like, how do you guys watch Bree? But that's kind of fucked up. But, dude, if she's playing a game that you like, you have to wait like a month between play sessions. Can we finish the game soon? 2 weeks ago. A 2-hour stream. First of all, how do you stream Claire for 2 hours? Baby mode. Second of all, that was 2 weeks ago, and then the stream before that was... Hang on. Blueprint. Where the fuck is it? 2 months ago? Wait, no, there's got to be a more recent... No, okay, 2 months ago there. Okay. This stream, the latest stream is on July 26th, and the one before that was on June 7th. What? That doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Wait, no, it does. I went back the way. So that's like a month and a half. Before that, she was ill. So just play Claire while ill. I'm not giving her any leeway here. I can't imagine. The time between her, like her second most recent and her most recent Claire stream, I played and beat like the entirety of Claire. Wait, she got into Act 3 2 months ago and then did a 2-hour stream and I guess just didn't go and beat the end of the game. That's... girl. I respect her work ethic, but I find what she uses it on incredibly suspect. It's probably the best way to summarize Bree. Insane work ethic, just directed at the weirdest things. About to be fair, she did get distracted by a new Souls game. Do I tell her to beat the game or not? I think honestly she should just go for it because at this point she must be over leveled. What level is she on her most recent stream? Hang on. Let's see. How do I see where is return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir? Yeah, so she's wait. No, okay, she's not in Lumiere here. Who the fuck's she fighting here? Hang on. Her Miel has 4,500 health. The same bitch that was giving me shit for making my Miel a tank. Miel is the tankiest person on her team. I hate VTubers. She went in his entire stream going for an optional cosmetic. What one? What? I didn't know there was a cosmetic that could take that long. I kind of want to see what level her boys are, though. If she ever opens the menu. There. She's level 54. And you'll never guess which one. Was it one of the beaches? What beach would take an entire stream? Wait, the paintbrush hair for Luna? Oh my god. Bye, Sean. Thank you for dropping by. Why is she doing such pitiful damage? It's a bit better. I can't tell if she's gonna clap the final boss because she's so overleveled or if she's built so weirdly that she won't be able to beat it. Huh. People in her comments are so positive. Why? Why? Why is nobody else mean to her like I am? I feel like I'm filling up a needed role in the environment. Fighting Golgra in the arena, and if you lost, you had to reload the save and run it again to get... Wait. Oh, so she was just fighting Golgra for the cosmetic? That was it? Dude, even I couldn't beat Golgra in at that point in the game. And my builds were fucking broken. That's absurd. Dog, Golgra is the strong... Like, so far, Golgra is like the strongest thing I've had to fight in the game. I genuinely could not see a way through her. She hit so hard. Huh. Well. I want to play more Terraria. I need to bully Heavenly to opening up the server while the Tism girls are not here. Because the Tism girls are busy and hard to get a hold of, but like... Boss, it's really hard. Yeah, I've got spoiled of two things. Because I opened up TikTok and I was like, oh, I can watch Claire Obscure TikToks now. I've beat the game. I got spoiled by one boss. I don't know who it is. I don't know what he is. I don't know where he is or where to find him. The only thing I saw was, you know that meme that's like, it's supposed to be a role-playing game. What role am I playing? The fucking victim? I saw one of those for a guy with a sword. And I don't know how to... I don't know how to find him, but I want to find him. I assume he's behind the diving, since that seems to be a post-game thing. And the other one was a rock that like repeatedly went up and slammed down. those are the two things I've been spoiled on. I did see it took someone two hours to get through the prologue, which is kind of absurd. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to fight him. Because the final boss of the game was a little bitch baby, right? Like, he was not hard at all, and I feel kind of bad about it. So I want to go find something that's like an actual challenge. What game are we talking about? Clay Obscure. But the issue, right, the one issue with the game, I think, is that it feels like if you fight something lower level, it's not like Dark Souls, right? Because it feels like finding behind, sounds very cool in my accent, it's Scottish. Behind, Bahookie. That's what my mom used to say, Bahookie. It's, first of all, I would give the game, I would give Claire probably an 8 out of 10. Overall, right? Amazing game, but the issues I had was when it came up with Epilogue Alicia rather than Act 3, she crashed out. That's really funny. Act 3 has some real balancing issues, I think. Which I think the entire game has balancing issues, and they sort of masked it by imposing that arbitrary damage cap, which means the moment that damage cap comes off, you can kind of see how poorly balanced the game is. Now, I like broken builds. I like the fact that you can break the fuck out the game. I think that's really cool. And I think that's a really cool thing to have for like post game or like really far into late game when you grind and grind and grind. I do think that base game is pretty unbalanced though, and it feels like in order to counteract that, they just slapped the damage cap on, and then the moment that's lifted, you can kind of see like, oh no, this shit's busted. Hey Omer. Like some of the Pictos I think are probably a little bit too strong. The always go first Pictos should probably cost more. The extra turn ones, the damage dealing ones, I actually like the damage cap in the first two acts. I don't, mainly because I feel like it's an attempt to balance the game, but that balancing it that ham-fistedly, I agree that it's necessary, right? I agree that they needed the damage cap early game or you would blast through it and the game would not be fun. I think the game is better at having the damage cap, but I think it is only because they didn't do a great job balancing the core combat of the game that they had to have the damage cap. I still think having an arbitrary damage cap is a bad way to sort of balance a game. So I feel like they probably should have maybe looked at balancing the whole game a bit differently and maybe, I don't know, nerfing some of the Pictos or making them cost more Lumina points so that you can't stack as many of them early game. Do you like or dislike the power mechanic? I like the power mechanic. I think it's a cool... I think the power mechanic is probably one of my favorite aspects of the combat in the game. Very, very good. I just think that they needed to balance it, and Act 3 felt incredibly just easy as shit, right? Like I was one-shotting most things. But then, you know, it feels like the only other way that they do difficulty is just by having the enemies have absurdly high number of health. I feel like the power mechanic, why didn't you use it? I used it a fair bit. I just stopped using it as much late game. That is another thing. Early game powering is super powerful, but it kind of got to the point where I did so much damage on my turn that it was just more worth it to guarantee that I don't take damage by dodging so that I can get my turn back. And again, I think that's the result of the Pictos and Lumina being too powerful, right? Where early to mid game, you have to parry, you have to learn the enemy's attack patterns because you need the AP, right? You need the extra AP from parrying and, you know, doing counters. But by mid to late game, you have so many Pictos that are generating so much fucking AP for you that you kind of just can dodge and still have full bars every turn. And then you get to like the end game bosses, the open world ones, and they are not that hard mechanically. Like the Lamplighter fight, right? I could have beat him. I parried his attacks 5-6 turns in a row. I went like 5-6 turns with nobody dying, doing max damage to him every turn. But because his health was so absurdly high, it made it boring, and it made it to the point where I was like, I have his patterns down. I could beat him. I am kicking his ass. But because my number isn't high enough, I have to sit here for like 30-40 minutes in order to get his health down and beat him, and I just didn't want to do that. It sounded boring. My biggest issue with the game is still somehow the plastic sunglasses. Yeah, that's very youth core flawed. I don't know. I feel like the whole game could maybe have used my pin number all. Shut up. I think the way that they needed to balance it by, I think having a blanket nerf to how much Lumina points you get. I feel like you should not be able to use that many. I also think it would help. I feel like a lot of people, I thrive in those kind of games. Like I thrive in like the character building, turn-based bullshit hack maxing games, right? That is like my playground. It is what the games I played growing up, where it's probably the games I'm best at, right? Is like playing characters, coming up with cool turn orders and synergies, and like planning out the entire turn before I do it, and then just nuking things. But I feel like if you're playing it as sort of a more, I don't want to say normie, but if you're playing it as somebody who is like more into typical mainstream like Souls-like games, you probably get a little bit overwhelmed by the sheer fucking number of Pictos and Lumina. And I wouldn't be surprised if there were certain people out there that just don't engage with it too much because it's just too much. You open up that screen and there's like 40 fucking Lumina that you can pick from at any point on 5 different characters if you build the last 2. And I feel like they probably could have helped that a little bit by limiting the number of Lumina points you get so that you have to pick fewer ones and have them be more important. And I think that could also maybe help with one of the other issues, which is that loot in the game felt kind of meh. Where it was like you go through a challenge, you open a chest, and you're like, oh, I found this secret area. What's it going to be? It's going to be like a color of Lumina, right? Which it isn't very exciting once you've found 50 color of Luminas in previous areas. The chroma catalysts are good, and finding weapons is good, but then 90% of the loot that you find is color of Lumina, and I feel like you could solve 2 problems by cutting that out, right? Of just the characters would be less strong, and it would be less overwhelming to build them because you'd have less points to spend. And also you could maybe make the loot a bit more interesting. Having to assign other points to the new characters was tedious. Yeah, that too. It's an issue with games like that where they don't really have a system to make loot meaningful, if that makes sense. Because if you make the weapons really well hid, if you hide weapons in secret areas, it feels like the majority of players are probably not going to get it, and they'll feel underpowered, and they won't get to use a cool weapon, which is sad. But outside of like the catalysts for upgrading weapons, which I do think they could have replaced, they could probably afford to have replaced a lot of the color of Luminas with the catalyst, because it did feel like, you know, I felt like I could probably have used a few more to upgrade them throughout the game. Increasing health and defense seemed incredibly useless. Yeah, well, when you can do 2 billion damage in a turn, like what the fuck is the point of having vitality? I'm gonna win on my turn. Yeah, and they already gated weapons behind optional bosses, so if you put some in like super hidden areas, you're gonna just limit the weapon pool. I think Pictos make for really interesting loot, and I'm glad that they're in the game. They were probably the most interesting loot because they're so unique. But the way the Pictos were implemented made stats kind of feel useless as well. When you, apart from might, like might and things that scaled with your weapon were good to level, but if you level max vitality, I felt that gave you like 1 Pictos worth of health for the entire game. Like endgame Pictoses were given like, well, my Mael at like endgame had like what, 4.5k health, right? And I think 3k of that was coming from Pictos. So like your actual stats on your characters doesn't matter as much when it comes to Pictos, so I don't know. I feel like there was maybe a better way to have the loot distribution be so that you felt less powerful and that your stats weren't corely tied. Because there was also a few times like that where it's like, I want the stats of this Pictos, but I don't necessarily want the ability. You're either strong enough that it's fine to, to have health, or the boss is already one-shot you regardless. That's true. Having findable object as a finite resource to respect your character is a choice. I think you can grind them, but I don't know where. To be fair, even I didn't really run into that problem a lot. I do think the game is still, by the way, an 8 out of 10. I do like the gameplay. I think it's very, very cool how they ran it. But this is like the reason why it's like an 8 out of 10 and not a 10. Along with... I still think that plot beat in Act 1 was a bit silly. But I do love... The Act 2, Act 3 plot and the wider world building is amazing. And having like the world open up to this big area that you can have in the final act and be like, hey, you can go finish the game, or here's a big playground with end game bosses that are stronger than the final boss is kind of cool. But I do think it further messes with the balance of the game, because the thing is that makes, I think the thing that makes Claire significantly different than a lot of, like, say, Souls-like games is with Souls games, apart from Elden Ring is an exception to this, and I do think this is also a flaw that Elden Ring had. But with most Souls-like games, it didn't really matter how high-leveled you were, really. Because it only, like, yeah, the stats helped. Yeah, having high stats and a good weapon can shift the scales in your favor. But if you don't understand the fight, you will just get your cheeks clapped. Like, you will just get stun-locked and killed, right? And it doesn't matter, even if your weapon does a lot of damage, it generally doesn't get to the point where you're doing so much damage that the fight becomes meaningless. You still have to lock in, which means the difficulty stays relatively similar between playthroughs, whereas Elden Ring and Claire Obscura, I think, had the same issue of, because there's such an open world, because stats and level play such a big part in how strong you are, it is a lot harder for them to cater each individual fight to a specific player. And that's why this discussion always comes up when people talk about, like, difficulty in Souls-likes, and people are like, oh, why can't Souls-likes just have, like, a difficulty slider? Give us difficulty options. And it's like, no. The best thing about old Souls-like games was the fact that because there was no difficulty slider, every single fight in the game was sort of catered to you a little bit of it. Was like a set difficulty, right? And yeah, there was differences in whether you did magic or whether you did ranged or whatever, but for the most part, you were getting a cater to difficulty experience that you could, like, the devs made specifically to be certainly a certain level of difficulty. And if you have difficulty sliders, or if you open up the game like Elden Ring and Claire Obscura did, which I do think was still a good choice overall, I think it helped the game more than it hurted it. But I think you do lose that because you have no way of like knowing what level the player will be when they get there. Which leads to really one of the more unfortunate parts of difficult games, which is when the difficulty is just kind of an arbitrary HB bar high, you know? Designed to be beaten, people talk about things like Millennia being hard, but like 40% of beating her still, which means it's not really not that hard. So those games are not that hard, but they're designed to have difficulty, if that makes sense, right? They're designed to beat you. I don't think I've ever lost, apart from Elden Ring, apart from the DLC of Elden Ring, right? I don't think I've ever lost to a Dark Souls boss like more than maybe 10 times, right? But that's more than a lot of games do. A lot of games are really scared of beating the player, I found, which is unfortunate. It's why I don't love the more recent, like, some of the Pokemon games. And people always talk about, like, oh, Pokemon games aren't meant to be hard. And it's like, I don't know, man. You need a certain level of difficulty to make the player engage with your gameplay mechanics, right? If it's not, it doesn't have to be brutally hard. But if you're not challenging them at all, they're just gonna use their starter and clear out every fight in the game and not learn anything. I don't know. I like difficult games. I like games that are hard. I like games... They're not hard, like unbeatable hard, which is what I think the infinite health bar thing is it's like, oh, the devs have decided you're not meant to beat this character yet, and therefore it's just like an arbitrarily long fight in order to get through it. But I like to have a little bit of challenge. I like to feel like, oh, here's the thing. I like min-maxing. I like sitting and looking at a screen and being like, okay, how can I build this character, this team, this, you know, set that I've got going? How can I build it in such a way that it will be powerful, right? And there's nothing more disheartening then doing that and realizing that it didn't matter because the game was so easy that you just could have walked through it anyway. It's kind of how I felt about Act 3 of Claire, where I was like, oh dude, I've got this really cool build. This build is cool. It's got this going for it and this going for it, and these characters play into each other and I get a lot of damage, and then I just one-shot the boss. And I was like, okay, well, I probably didn't need to do all that building. Like, on one hand, it is my fault. I built the character that way. But on the other hand, like, it would be nice to be challenged with the build so that it felt impactful, you know? Visually, it was very detailed, but I felt like they missed a chance to lean into the painter's lore and have more colorful backgrounds. I like the artistic style of Claire Obscure. I think it was beautiful. I think for gameplay, though, I think I would have just cut down on the number of Lumina points people got. Make them a little bit more exclusive so that you have to really lock in and pick. I would have cut down on the number of AoE attacks as well, because it feels like with the way the game is currently, building anything except damage is pointless, because if you build a tank, like, they'll live, but the other two characters will die. The only reason my tank worked is because Miel has a gradient attack that reses the other two people, right? But because some of the fights were like AoE attacks, it was like, okay, well, I have a tank, but they're not really tanking. This is kind of an issue. Sorry, I'm going on gaming tangent. This is an issue with, like, not just video games. It's an issue with, like, tabletop games as well, where how do you design a tank? How do you let people tank? How do you let characters tank in a way that makes sense, right? Because in D&D, for example, or BG3, like a tabletop video game, you can design a character to be beefy. You can design them to take hits and to tank. But at that point, all you do is make no sense for the enemy to attack them, right? Like, if you have a character that's built to take hits, the only logical thing for the enemy to do is to hit the characters that aren't built to take hits, which means that the team is only as really tanky as its weakest link. So you need to have, like, some sort of taunt system, some sort of, hey, they have to attack the tank. You have to have the tank, like, impose disadvantage if they don't attack them. And I feel like a lot of games don't do that. The unfortunate thing, and this is something that you kind of learn when you do tactical games, like if you play like XCOM, Fire Emblem, Phoenix Point, even like BG3, Divinity kind of have a similar thing of, in 90% of video games, it is a lot better to attack than defend. Like, it is just almost objectively better to deal damage and take other units off of the board than it is to defend. Because defending a lot of the time doesn't get you anywhere. It is because, like, it is better to, if you're facing 10 enemies, right, and you have 10 people of your own, you could defend and you might live double, 3 times the number of turns, but it's probably better to just attack and take 5 enemies off the board turn 1. Right? That's kind of what XCOM is, of like, in XCOM, any build that isn't just built to kill things immediately falls off. Because especially because 9 times out of 10 on the higher difficulties, what higher difficulty really means is that the enemies do more damage and you take more damage and you deal less damage, right? At which point tanking becomes even more nonsensical because, you know, you're playing into the difficulty hands of the enemies deal more damage and I'm letting them hit me. And also, like, crits and bad luck and blah, 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 right? Where if there's a crit system, a luck system, a hit system, every time you let the enemy hit you, you are risking just dying due to bad RNG. You had mac and cheese? I'm glad that you had mac and cheese. It was not noodles, though. No noodles. I don't know how you balance it, though. How do you balance... This is really funny to a comical doing Total Warhammer, where melee builds stop working because you stop being able to hit the enemy due to their defense builds, but ranged attacks have the same chance that everything just becomes abused archers. Dude, this shit is prevalent across the entire gaming industry. Fucking Skyrim, Elder Scrolls games have the same shit. Higher difficulty means you deal less damage, you take more damage, right? Which means the only viable builds become non-melee ones, right? Because melee ones are meant to, like, attack and take a hit and attack and take a hit and block, right? But what that means on, like, master or legendary difficulty means that you just get one shot, and it becomes more important to just not take hits which means that melee builds fall off. It's, I don't know. It's difficult because how do you fix it? How do you solve it? I think it's because so many games have the arbitrary difficulty option of like higher number, which makes melee builds fall off and tanking fall off. I think Dishonored did this well. Dishonored was good because, yeah, I think the best way to do difficulty, honestly, is to make it risky. There's nothing worse than a health sponge of an enemy, right? Health sponge enemies suck. You want it to be equally risky for them to kill you and you to kill them. You want high damage across the board. You want realistic. To me, that is what, if you're going to have like a really, really hard difficulty, that is the best way to run it. Is like, have it be realistic in the sense of like, yeah, you can die, but they can also die, and you have to stay alive for longer than they do, so it's kind of fucked for you. I'm trying to think of what game I played that did that really well. Shin Megami Tensei? I haven't played that. I should probably try it. What game am I thinking of that is like that? I'm looking through my previous played games. What game am I thinking of? It wasn't Mount & Blade. I've never played Mount & Blade myself. Fuck, where is it? I'm literally just scrolling through all my was it Witcher? I can't remember if Witcher did that or not, but it was something like Witcher, where you just had this sort of realistic difficulty of you just do a shit ton of damage to the enemies, but the enemies do a shit ton of damage. Oh no, do you know what it was? Requiem, the mod for Skyrim, does that, where basically enemies can kill you instantly and you can kill them instantly, but that means that if you try and take on like a bandit camp at level 1, you'll get your shit rocked. Not because the bandits are like way stronger than you, but more because there's 20 of them and one of them will hit you with an arrow and that will kill you. You know, the same reason that real people wouldn't be able to walk into an encampment and kill 10 bandits back to back. You can mod Skyrim this one. Shut up, Vlad. Oh, another video. So we're now just on video game tropes I hate. I hate the reload a save system on death. I think it's outdated. And I hate that games still use it. I don't think any game should use the, oh, you died, go back to a latest save. I think it's lazy. There should be some better system in place for it. You don't need to have like a lore-wise rebirth mechanic, but having it be dying just equates to losing progress in the game and going back and having to redo shit you did is just, I hate it. It sucks. I think obviously the best example for this is like Shadow of War, which had the best death mechanic. That shit was peak. But just having like a Souls-like one where you go back to the most recent area. Respawn points are fine. I like respawn points, but having, especially when it's like a clear wasn't bad because clear saves for you frequently enough that it doesn't matter. But dude, so many games have like it be a manual save thing. And if you haven't saved in the last like 10 minutes, it's like, oh well, sucks to be you. Guess you're dead. Dude, the fact that they copyrighted the Shadow of War system is absurd. Genuinely one of the biggest L's in gaming history. That shit is so peak, and I hate that it is not accessible. It's so fucking ass. Think of the fucking games we could have had with that system. And then they didn't do anything with it. They released Shadow of War and then just fucking dumped it, but they kept the copyright. Oh my god. I hate modern gaming. I hate modern gaming. I hate modern gaming. What other games have I played? It's part of why I like games with like character party system, because I feel like a lot of time when you die with them, you don't die, you just lose those resources, right? So it's like a setback. Darkest Dungeon does that well, where like you don't technically lose if you lose in Darkest Dungeon. You never lose progress, but you will just lose your team. What's your next Minecraft project? Oh dude, wait. Did you see there's like an updated regrowth mod pack? Somebody made a... Dude, okay, so regrowth is like probably my favorite Minecraft mod pack of all time, right? And they've made like a modern version of it. I think it's called like Reclamation. I think this is it. Yeah, Reclamation. I really want to play Reclamation. It looks cool. So Regrowth is like my favorite Minecraft mod pack of all time. Fucking loved that mod pack. Amazing. Probably the first like hard quest pack I ever played. And apparently, yeah, there's a new one in here. And I want to play it. Regrowth to Reclamation. It does kind of sound like a VTuber agency, doesn't it? First we regrow, then we reclaim. What is a claymation? What's good, claymation? Sounds like a YouTuber intro. But I did say I need to play Souls. If I don't start playing Dark Souls, I'll keep saying I'm going to start playing it and then never start playing it. I guess it's a question of, do we want to play Dark Souls or do we want to play Mystery Dungeon? Oh, so we should do the Wordle and shit for the day. Let's do the Wordle and we can do the anime quizzes and shit as well. We do these. This has become kind of like a weekly thing. Which I don't hate. I like doing Wordles and stuff with y'all. Ignore the flashbang, I'm sorry, but I don't want to fuck up the processing. Isn't that what they made Wallace and Cromwell out of? How long did it take you to come up with that? I can't sit through another Minecraft rant, I'm sorry. Well, clearly you're not autism friendly. It took me longer to spell grommet. Yeah, that checks out, I think. I see it. I see the vision. What is the Bugles? Are they a band? Just back from touching grass in time for Wordle. Yeah, it's going to be penis one of these days, guys, I believe. Minor. Main. That's French, isn't it? Mince is not a word. Minge. Can't be minnow. Minal. Oh, minty, maybe? Minty? Yeah. Bogo's minted. Mogo's minted. Anytime I can't get it, it's gonna have a Y in it. Wait, did you just get the fucking claymation joke? Flawed. Buddy. Let's do the mini. I will never make an account. Try to tag. Mark? I don't know. Fictional sport icon, a statue by the Philadelphia... Don't know. Loosen as in laces. Untie? Trigger for moon. It's freezing. Ice. Needle opening. Eye. Poisonous part of a poison dark frog. Fuck. Driver, Cooper, or Butler. Mini? No. Fuck. Pay homage to honor, which means this isn't ice. This is... Fuck, I don't know. Table tidbit. Driver, Cooper, or Butler. Mini Cooper, David, Butler. What is this? Monty? It's freezing. Fuck. Fuck, what would its freezing be? It's not dry. Cry? Maybe? Oh wait, is this Bent? No, it can't be Bentley. Skin for the frog. Try to tag. Choose? Table tidbit. Crumb. Which means that this is... Oh, it's burr. Fuck me. Okay. Is this otter? Maybe it's not moon. Skin. No, it has to be... Rot key. Honor, crumb, skin, eye. I think those are all right. It's this one. Oh, chase. Which means this is... no. Driver, Cooper, Butler. Altor? No. Afton? Fuck you, fuck. Driver, Cooper, actor. Ow! My fucking ears! Why does the New York Times insist on having that be 1 billion decibels? Oh, Rocky. Fictional sports icon, right. Driver, Cooper, or Butler? An actor? What? Okay, oh, because it could be all of those things? Okay, let's do the connections. Triglyceride. Concentrate. Is that sugar? Pulp, concentrate, juice. Juice, concentrate, pulp. These are all things to do with drinks. Triglyceride? No. A fan. Sway pool is like you have influence. Weight. Group chem. What's chemise? Cluster. Oh, hang on. Cluster, group, collect, concentrate. Okay, yeah. Pull, sway, weight. It's not gonna be pulp, is it? I don't know what chemise means. Biopic is like... Biopic, a historical... Science... It's like story... Oh, fiction. Types of fiction. Historical fiction, pulp fiction, science fiction, fan fiction? Yeah. Calcium. Biopic. Juice. Sway, pull, pull, sway, weight. I feel like, is it chemise? Do we just try? I feel like we just tried chemise. It's the only one I don't know. I am one away though. Is it juice? Like, who the fuck calls influence juice? And then this is just like chemical, starting with math and science classes for short. Biology, calculus, chemistry, trigonometry. Oh my god. Alright. Well, not bad. I get, yeah, you can juice someone up, but that's not like influence. Let's do strands. A rip-roaring good time. Hown. Rip... What the fuck is rip-roaring? Fucking boomers write these, I swear to God. Rip-roaring. It's gonna be some sort of... Ugh. Wedding in here somewhere? B-I-N-G. Win. Ninja. This has got to be NG, right? It's got to be ING. None of these make sense. Wing? Lining? Tomb? I just need one word.
Bro, fuck you.
Shit. I totally didn't forget about this.
Oh god, voice break.
Pen
Holy
and
shit.
chat. Also, fuck you, you chat, but I'm 11 love.
Thank you for the 13 months. Don't be mean to YouTube chat. Hoedown? Oh my god. Okay, it is just like a shindig. Is that in here somewhere? Yeah, shindig. It's like old fucking names for a party. Shindig, hoedown, palooza? How the fuck is there a Z here anywhere? No. What the fuck did boomers call a party?
Fuck you.
What kind of good time are you having in a tomb?
Anything for the biddies. Hey, listen. Some of my best friends are in tombs right now, okay? Is it, which means the parties? Is it going to be the spanogram? A luau? Okay, wool. What the fuck is this? Bing? Bending. Bling. Fuck. Woo. Are you guys feeling kind of wee or woo today? Wait, jamboree? Fuck. Jamboree? Fuck. Jamboree, right? That's an old person term. Yeah, and then this is... Oh, out? Blow out? Oh, blowout. Blowout. And then... Wing... A wingding? Isn't that a font? Okay, well, we got it. Took a second, but... Oh, now we do the PokeDoll. One day they will add other generations to the PokeDoll and I will be very happy. Why did they change the background? Why is it green? Oh, wait, no, there we go. Okay. Wait, yesterday's Pokemon was Golem? And I missed it? I'm guessing Golem again, I don't care. Fuck. It could have been. You never know. They could pull a funny. Well, I can't believe it was my boy yesterday and I wasn't here. Okay, it's an evolution stage 1, blue. Let's try Squirtle. Is it? No. Water, none. Not on the water's edge. Purple. A purple water type? Not a Ditto. Not a Grimer. Lower than 50 centimeters, so it's small. Clamperl? No, Clamperl is not in this gen. It's not Golduck, it's not Psyduck. It's a small, very small water type. Poliwhirl? Poliwag? No, because that's blue, that's not purple. Is it, what's this shell one? That's what I was thinking of when I thought of Clamperl. Yeah, Shouder. Let's try the card. Shuffling cards? That's... Guys, I wonder what it could be. The Pokemon could be anything. It's a ghastly. Electricity builds up beside its body. It becomes feisty. It also glows in the dark. I mean, Pikachu? Raichu? Okay, one of the two. It's not Pikachu anyway. That's a Lapras. Said it about the card. It was obviously ghastly. Oh my god. Sorry, you guys are so slow. I'm doing the Naruto though. I don't normally do it because I'm the only person here that likes Naruto, but I don't care. I'm doing it today, and you guys have to sit and watch. Fuck you, Sasuke. Fuck. Can you smash? I've already done a Have I not done a Pokemon Smasher Pass before? I swear I've done one. What the fuck is a Naruto? Dude, the number of people that call it Naruto when nobody in the world has ever pronounced it. I have no fun 7TV. Resnick, how do I give you 7TV perms? Since you won't stop bitching about it. Genjutsu, Taijutsu, Ninjutsu. Not affiliated with Gara. Male. Oh, it's not male. Fuck, I didn't even clock that. It's a girl. Ninjutsu, Taijutsu, Jinchuriki. Oh, that narrows it fucking down. It's probably Fu. No? Fu isn't even in here. Is it gonna be Rin? No, because you're not affiliated with Konoha. I thought Fu was the only female Jinchuriki. Oh, no, wait. It can be Kushina. Oh, wait, no, but she's also Konoha. Mito? She's also Konoha. Fu fucking isn't in here unless it's the... No. One tail was Gara. Two tails. Oh, fucking Yugito. Right. Jutsu animation. That's... I don't know what the fuck that is. It looks like... Tenten? Is that her, like, weapon shooting attack? It is. Okay. Yeah, it's her twin dragon weapon scroll bullshit. Quote. Who are you calling pig? You okay, that's Ina. Top 10 anime quotes of all time. I. Okay, we have to guess the I. Ooh. Is that Shin? No, not Shino. It's not a human. It's one of like... it looks like one of Sai's like ink paintings. Bring back Lopi so I can have my Lopi plush to watch Lopi. Well, Flawed's got you. Fuck. Is that like one of the toads or one of the snakes? It's not Gamma. It's not you. It's not Zetsu, is it? No. Is that a Jinchuriki? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like a person. And but it's not one of the frogs. It doesn't have one of the frog's eyes. Is it like a resurrection? Looks like a fucking unknown. That's my eye. That is not your eye. Fuck. It's not. Wait, it could be Kisame. Is it Kisame? It's fucking oh god, yeah. You know, I thought of him first and then I was like, that's not him. I guess it was him. Okay. Any other quizzes we want to do for the day? We did the VTuber one last time, but I think we got through all the VTuber quizzes. I don't think there are any more that we can do, unfortunately. It's Peach. I wish there were more VTuber quizzes. The 300 one was fun. Put it in the Discord. What, there's a VTuber quiz? How about that Omegaverse test? I think I'd rather kill myself. Anime opening quiz, we'll get copyright struck. Oh, we could do the anime doll. Doing the One Piece one without knowing anything about One Piece. Dude, I have tried the One Piece one before. I know so little about One Piece that I just don't... It's not even funny. I don't know what to guess. Like, okay. Classic. I used to have to guess characters. Luffy. I know him. Male. Straw Hat Pirates. Haki. Observation... Ruler? What's the other hacky's called? Okay, is this Ace? No. He's from the... Wait, Ace isn't part of the Straw Hat? Chopper. Chopper doesn't have any haki. Who's the guy? Zoro? That's the guy with the swords, right? Yo, I think we got it. W. You see, I'm so smart. I win these. I don't even need to know the anime to get it right. Pika Pika no Mi. It's Pikachu. It's Pikachu. I didn't know Pikachu was in One Piece. Holy shit. There's a Pika Pika no Mi. One Piece Kachu. I'm not doing the rest of this. Let's do AnimeGuessr. Zoom out a little bit. Fuck. This isn't free run, is it? The fuck is this? Tokyo MX. Is this also Pikachu? Is this from like Madoka or something? Oh, it's from fucking... This isn't Kekai Sensei. What's this called? Fuck. It's the immortal one. He's like an immortal and she's like a immortal hunter. Is it Overflow? What the fuck? There's a name. I can't remember what it's called. It's not... No, it's not that. I don't need more clues because I guess I could get title clues. Damn. Wood. Anyway. It's something no Kara no Kyokai or something. But not. But why is it only just... it's like Blood... It's not Blood Blockade Battlefront. Blood... Oh, no, it's Beyond the Boundary, right? That's the English title. Yeah, Kyokai no Kanata, that's the one. This is Ari Ferretta, right? Yeah. Don't question why I know that one. I have no fucking clue for this one. What? You didn't see anything. I got past quick enough. Shut up. You gotta answer why you know that one? No, I don't. Fuck you. I ain't gotta answer shit. I don't... This is a Ghibli film, isn't it? Oh, this is... Fuck. I know this movie. It is a Ghibli film. I don't know what Ghibli film it is. Kiki's? I don't think it is Kiki's Delivery Service. No. I'm just putting in random letters and hoping that the one will stick out to me. Fuck, I don't know this one. Place further than universe yet. Nope. From Up on Poppy Hill. I was never getting that one. It was not one I knew. Community average score. I'm higher than average. Go me. W. That's Natsu. Fuck off ads. Natsu Dragon from Fairy Tail. This is Speedwagon. From JoJo. I feel like I know her. Is she One Piece? No, she's from Cowboy Bebop. Oh my god, stop giving me advertisements. I don't know her. What's her name from Cowboy Bebop? I do know Cowboy Bebop. It took me a second. This is from Surf of the End, yeah. I don't know which one it is. Is his name Gurren? I've seen a bit of Surf of the End, but not a ton. Ash skin. I don't think I can put Ash skin in there. Oh my god, I don't want Bit Defender. The fact that you're trying to give me a cybersecurity thing while bombarding me with ads is absurd. Fuck it. Oh, Valentine. Oh yeah, Faye Valentine, right. This is MASH. Kierlight from Fate Grand Order. Oh. What? Oh, sorry. Fate / Grand Order. Fuck, which one? It could be any of them. Babylonia. Fucking Rabbit? We're actually joining in. You can help if you want. I know this girl from somewhere. This isn't... No. What the fuck is Rabbit? Where is she from? Oh, this is Psyche K, you're right. I don't know her name. I don't know her. Punkalopi. Fuck. Damn. Wait, is she from One Piece? Her name is Carrot? Oh my god. Most creative One Piece name. I don't know this one. Let's just guess. W. That's Detective Conan. This, I feel like I know her from somewhere. I know you from somewhere as well. I don't know who you are from Detective Conan, but I know you're... Wait, hang on. Okay. Fuck. That's all I got, though. Is it Saikano? Is that the... That's not the girl from Saikano. She has red eyes, but she doesn't... Maybe if it's from the manga, maybe? Oh, wait, from Saikano. No, sorry. What was I thinking of? What was this? I was thinking of the zombie one. Is that from Saikano? Is that... What's her name? Like Mai or something? Sukondi's. Very funny. Sure. Fuck. Osanejimi Wait. Wait, it's from Makinai? Wait, I feel like I've seen that before. Hang on. Makinai Love Comedy. I feel like... Have I not seen this? Do I not know this one? Oh, I don't know this one at all. Okay, never mind. It is so generic looking that I thought I'd seen it before. That's kind of funny. Well, we got 14,000, so community average is 9,000, so we're still better than the average. And we got openings to guess. I can only play a little bit. Anything, lads? This is not Naruto. Fuck you, Flawed. I guess I'll go for a video clue. Wait, oh, it's Dress Up Darling. That's crazy. Man, it sure would be helpful if somebody was watching Dress Up Darling right now and could have helped me out on that one. Hey. Damn, that's crazy. Do I know that one? Damn, strings go crazy. I was watching Dress Up Darling, not your stream. You know the best thing about you not being modded is that I can just ban you immediately for being a hostile chatter. You're actually breaking the rules of my stream. I don't know if you've read them down below. I don't think I know this one. Video? I don't know what the fuck this is. Anyone know what this is? Is it JoJo? Oh wait, isn't this is this Great Pretender? Fuck it, we're guessing Great Pretender. No, I don't know what that is. Alright, last one. I feel like I know that train. Wait, this is kind of bopping. It's not White Chicks. Why is it kind of bopping? Wait, what is this? This isn't a regular Magic High School, is it? Is it? Fuck it. I'm guessing that. No. Shinkalion. Sorry, my bad. I was not familiar with your game, Shinkalion. Alright, let's go Naruto. We got the final one. Naruto. Guess. Final answer. Fuck. Sources of manga. Lower than 8.01. Later than 2002. None of these things. Okay. Hyoka. Now, Hyoka has a higher than 8.01, but it covers different... Okay, school. A school anime. That really narrows it down. Fucking... Earlier than 2012, though. K-On? Comedy. Later than 2009. A comedy school anime from later than 2009. With a higher score than 7.86. I'm racking my brain here. Bakemonogatari? How is it back? Okay, no. It is comedy. It's a rom-com. Origairu? No, Origairu is a manga. Sorry, a light novel. Lower than an 8. I can put my music back on. As a manga die? I think that was before, but we can try it. Yeah, that was way before. It was by JC Staff, though. Defrag. Defrag, there's no way Defrag got an 8. There's absolutely zero way Defrag got an 8 out of 10. No, 7.49 is still too high. Yo! Exa, thank you for the raid. Thank you for shouting about Rising. What were you guys up to? Suffering stream raid? What were you guys doing? Why were you torturing him? We're trying to guess an anime. Any of you guys good at anime? It's a rom-com school anime from between like 2013 and 2000 or 2012 and 2009 by JC Staff based on a manga. 8-hour stream. Ooh, what were you guys doing? Gambling? Playing video games? Maid-sama? Is that a comedy? Try it. It is Maid-sama. Good guess. School Days, my favorite comedy. Modern Warfare 2, CS2, Scuff sucking at Battlefield 6 beta, sniffer spam. How's the Battlefield beta? I've heard good things, which surprises me because it's Battlefield. We can go for a previous day. Let's play, I don't know, Fuck Off Parrot. This one. Guess the anime. This is... Fuck, which one? Okay. This is the Cavalry one, right? Rakurai Kishi no Cavalry? Because there was Blade Dance of the Elementalists, and this came out in the same season and had exactly the same plot. Some quirks need to be fixed, but others best Battlefield since Battlefield 4. Really? Fuck, do I have to check out the new Battlefield? Oh, is this... This isn't Seitokai Yaku and Domo. What? I know this guy. I know his face. Put up food... I'm not putting up PokeDoll. Oh, have you guys seen the TikTok guy that keeps putting out, like, the men versus women, like, battles? They keep doing, like, male characters versus female characters on, like, a spin the wheel. And then they keep just having Madoka beat the shit out of every male character she comes across. And it's really funny because in the comments are a bunch of shonen fans that are just like, no, my shonen guy would beat up Madoka. And it's really funny. What is this show? I know this show. I just can't remember what it's called. Second clue. Title clue. No, not the... Yeah, she's she's like the psychic or mind. Because yeah, she can read everybody's mind, but then she reads his and it's just like fucking blank. There's nothing going on, and she's like, oh my god, finally somebody I can talk to. But I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. Seinfeld. No. Spy X Family. Yeah, good call. Troubled Life of Miss Kotor, right? I was never getting that. Oh, content from this anime may contain nudity. I was gonna say, Berserk. Is that Berserk? Oh no, it's Eva, right? Helsing? I think it is Eva. It does look very Ghost in the Shell, but I think Eva. Is it Eva? This looks more Ghost in the Shell than Eva. I'm not familiar enough with old anime though. Hang on. Yeah, that's not Eva. That's Ghost in the Shell, isn't it? Or is it dark? It's not Darker Than Black, and it's not. Is it? Oh, not what? Not Elfen Lied. What's the other one? Another one that's Elfen Lied, but it has a similar name. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. Even if it's not that, I need to know what it is. It's not Elfen Lied. It is Lie. Not Near. Chat, what is it? I need to know or I'm gonna go insane. It's something project? No. Thank you for the hydrate. Dude, I'm going insane. What's it called? It's like Lear, Lied, not Elfen Lied. It's not Nichijou. Lane, that's the one. Fucking, is it Serial Experiments Lane? I don't think it is. I think I might have to just go to the title clue. That's not Serial Experiments Lane. What the fuck is that? Huh. I don't know. I might be so for real. I don't know. Shinsekai Megami Tensei, clearly. This one. Fuck. Outlaw Star. 1998. How am I meant to know that? Okay. Let's to guess the characters again. Stop trying to... I don't want to play a free game. That's Daenerys from fucking Game of Thrones. Okay. Oh, this is fuck, what's it called? Higurashi, that's the one. Higurashi when they cry. What's her fucking name again? This is Tokyo Ghoul. This is Eromanga. And this is Dr. Stone. This is no, not Ichimara, that's from Gagamara? Ichimara's from Bleach. This is Toka? Tokia? Toka? No, what's her freaking name? What's the girl's name from Tokyo Ghoul? Towa? This is like... I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember what the sister's name is in this either. Rika, that's the one. Rika. What's the girl's name from Tokyo Ghoul? Fuck. Is it Toka just spelt weird? Toka Kirishima, right? Yeah, Sagiri. I don't fucking know. This is fucking Full Metal Alchemist. This Envy. This is Nichijou. That's not... Is that... No, wait. Oh, she is lost. Why did I think she was Envy? I'm dumb. I don't remember her name. I don't know this. I don't know this. Fuck it, send it. Kumo desu ka nanika? Oh, it's the spider one, right? Akase? Oh, yeah. It's been ages since I've seen Nichijou. Oh, this is Okami's school. It's like a animal academy or something. Okami. This one maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Isn't she from Konosuba? Senton Academy, thank you. No. That just looks like Lumi. Is this? That looks like fucking Enkidu from Fate. That's just Lumi. I don't remember her name. It's something Academy. Come together. Seiton Academy? Fuck it, whatever. No, wait, this isn't Konosuba. This is Prepared Hero. Overly Cautious Hero. That one. I don't remember her name. I don't know these other two. Fuck, it was wrong both ways. Got the Academy right. It's Fenris. Wait, I know Fenris from something. Oh wait, no, never mind. I do not know that anime at all. Amnesia. Isn't that the gay one? Sorry, there's a very crass distinction. Where the fuck is my... Stop giving me ads! Leave me alone! I need that fucking Akira gif. Leave me alone! Ah! Okay, we've got to pause the music real quick. Yo, Infinity, thank you for the follow. Wait, I should probably have my headphones on. Wait. Fuck, what is that from? Yeah, I'll catch you later, Infinity. Fuck, what is that from? It is Black Pullet. Yeah, you're right. The lolly bomb one. Oh. Breathing? I have no clue, but I think I just jumped straight to video clue for this because I have zero clue. Wait, is that... Dog, I thought that was fucking... I thought that was... Idol Eye. What's the name of that? Why can I not think of the name of that show? The Idol one with I, Hoshino Ai. Why am I blanking on it? Oh my god. The fucking Oshinoko, that's the one. Jesus Christ. I had a brain. Wait, is this Kings? Is this the ranking of Kings? Osama ranking? It is Osama ranking. I know this. Is this like a Kamiga kill or something? Fuck. This is not a Kamiga kill. Is that like Jobless Reincarnation or something? The fuck is going on? I don't know. It looks like Vienna. League of Legends. I don't know. It's not Jobless though. Arena Vampire Cosmonaut? No, you know what? That's so specific. I'm gonna trust you on it. Damn. You were correct. I didn't know you were built like that. Well, I guess now we just do the Annie-Do, right? Fuck off, Daenerys. I should open this up on my other browser that has the ad blocker. It's fine. We just gotta run this. Naruto. Adventure, fantasy, source from a manga. Well, no, Fate is from a visual novel. Adventure, fantasy, Jobless, Reincarnation. It's also from a light novel. Freerun? Oh my god, it might actually... No, earlier than 2021. Adventure, fantasy from earlier than 2021. Gate? Earlier than 2015. Sword Art Online? Earlier than 2012. And not A1 Pictures. I shouldn't have guessed that again. We're looking for like a 2008 adventure fantasy. Full Metal is not a bad call. 2009 manga. Lower than a 9.1, but lower than an 8.35. Higher than a 7. Lower than a 7.68, but higher than 7.62. So it's like a 7.5 out of 10. Adventure fantasy 2009. What else came out in 2009? There's an adventure fantasy. Claymore. Claymore is earlier than 2009, no? That was like 2002. 2007. Not Madhouse. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. No, it's one of the fucking Pokemon things. When did Akame Kill come out? 2014. Shit, 2009. Bakemonogatari is not adventure, really. Digimon was earlier than 2009. Throw Digimon. Oh, well, that's double Digimons. Fuck it, we'll try Digimon. Digimon Adventure. 1999, yeah. It's not Toei Animation. What anime studios have we not covered yet? Hellsing? Hellsing was early in 2009. Goblin Slayer was way later. Fuck. Dragon Ball Z, it's not an action. It's an adventure fantasy, but not an action, which is weird. Fairy Tail would be action. What fantasy adventures are out there that aren't action? From 2009. We're looking for like an exploration anime. 2009. Log Horizon? It's 2013. We still don't have the fucking themes either. We haven't got school yet. Let's irregular magic high school. Let's get school going. That's sci-fi as well, we'll see. School urban fantasy, no. Arceus and the Jewel of Life, was that 2008? Arceus is not up here. It's not Demon Slayer. Shit. Adventure fantasy, but no action. Dog, I don't know. Attack on Titan is an action. Spice and Wolf is a banger call. It's probably not... Spice and Wolf was way earlier, but it might give us some of the themes. Never mind, none of the themes. Actually, Spice and Wolf was 2008. It was close. Fuck. We've got none of the themes so far. Fist of the North Star is action again. It's not an action anime. It's... fuck. Fuck. I'm drawing a blank. Can brute force a studio? What studios have we not hit yet? Ufotable? Fuck it. Let's try Demon Slayer. I know it's not right, but it'll maybe rule out Ufotable. Okay, it's not Ufotable. Clues. Synopsis. Most popular character. What the fuck is that? It's not Legend of the Galactic Heroes. What is that? Magi? Magi's not a bad call. Wouldn't Seven Deadly Sins be... wouldn't that be action? Tamagotchi? That's not an that's not an anime. Pandora Hearts? Good call. I don't think I've ever even heard of that anime. W. Well, good job, guys. We did it. We saved the kingdom of anime. Oh, I'm gonna go eat and sleep. It's midnight almost, and I'm gonna send you guys off. Thank you for joining me for another Yap session and anime quizzes and other quizzes, shenaniganery, and what was the words that they used in that fucking mini crossword thing? Bonanza, shindig, hoedown. Let's read out into... Raid into Casper. I'm down to raid into Casper. Casper. Alright, send you over to Casper. He's playing Mario Kart. Enjoy. Have fun. Be nice. All that good shit. And I will see you guys hopefully back to schedule making for tomorrow. And probably Dark Souls. Maybe Pokemon. Depends on how my brain swings, you know? But one or the other. And I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for the raid and everything. Bye.